Okay, so how do you name a food truck business? I'm actually going to give you the 10 things that you should avoid when naming a food truck in order for your food truck to be successful. Because a lot of food truck owners, when they first launch a business, don't realize the importance and how important having a good name, but also how it reads on the side of your truck in order for customers to know what you're selling. So, welcome to Marketing Food Online. It is Damian Roberti. This is Marketing Food Online. We are all about food entrepreneurship. So if this is your first video, hit the subscribe button. We've got tons, by the way, of great food truck videos here, all about food truck entrepreneurship. And our brand new channel, which is dedicated solely to food trucks, called Food Truck Freaks. We'll have a link down below for that. Let's dive into it. Now, these 10 particular things are in not any particular order because, believe it or not, when I researched this and put this together, all 10 of these really came up with a really good reason why you should pay attention to each one. Number one, overly complicated names. Now, a food truck name should be easy to read, easy to remember, and also easy to pronounce. You want to avoid long, intricate names like, here's an example, Gourmet Gastronomy on Wheels. Instead, go for something short and catchy like Taco Twist, okay? So you want to keep it within maybe two, maybe three words, but when you're pushing it over 3 words, it's getting too long. Number two, generic or unoriginal names. Now, this is something I actually see a lot, in my opinion. I see this actually a lot at food truck places that I've gone. When we've gone to food truck rallies and my family and I go out and eat at food trucks, I see this all the time. So using names like food truck, obviously, very generic, or street eats, that too is generic. This won't make you stand out at all, okay? You want to choose a unique name that reflects your concept, such as Pho Nom Noms, if you're selling pho, or if it's like Vietnamese food truck. That would be something that would stick out, and it's within that 3-word limit. Let's go to number 3, limiting names. This is something too, which actually, believe it or not, when I started my own food business, I had launched it with a name, and it really did limit us because a lot of people recognized my bakery when I started it based upon the name. And then I started adding other items, and they say, oh, I didn't know you actually had that because your name didn't really say it. So you want to avoid names that box you in one type of food or cuisine. Now, a name like Johnny's Hot Dogs may become restrictive if you actually plan to expand your menu and you want to opt for something that's more versatile like Johnny's Street Eats, okay? Because street eats would indicate that, you know what, maybe you have hot dogs, maybe you do hamburgers, maybe you do other types of street foods, maybe you do pizza, or grab and go, different foods that are easy to eat. So Johnny's Street Eats would be a great counter one to Johnny Hot Dogs, okay? Number 4, trendy buzzwords. Now, while terms kind of like that are organic or artisanal may seem attractive now, they can actually become outdated in the future when people really don't pay attention. You want to choose a name that will last and not be tied to a fleeting trend or trend words. Number 5, difficult to trademark. This one is a big one. I know for a fact. I actually hold 7 patents from the USPTO office. I'm an inventor as well. Some of the things I've done in the past, and when I was in college, I had some inventions and I got them approved. And yes, I do have them officially licensed, and they are 7 multiple patents that I have. So trademarking and patents is something I'm very familiar with. So the names that are too descriptive or too generic, like Best Tacos, can actually be very hard to trademark. A unique name not only helps with branding, but also makes it easier to legally protect your business, specifically your food truck business. So number 6, negative connotations. So you want to be cautious. Now, this is interesting about names that could invoke negative imagery or unintended meanings. The name like Stuffed and Loaded might sound kind of clever, but it could come across a bit unappetizing to some customers. Something about gluttony or eating too much. You definitely don't want to say that in your name. So one thing you want to keep in mind is the negative connotations. Number 7, misleading names. Now, of course, your name should accurately reflect what you're offering on your food truck. A truck called, let's say, Vegan Delights that serves mostly meat dishes would confuse, obviously, and disappoint customers who are looking specifically for vegan food, potentially hurting your reputation and, of course, limiting and minimizing the amount of customers who were thinking that you are obviously selling vegan food. So misleading names, don't do that. Number 8, hard to read fonts or colors. This is a big one, and I see this all the time. Actually, in our town, there's one particular gentleman who has a barbecue truck, and it's all black. But the letters themselves, the fonts and the colors are deep red and deep dark reds and burgundies. It's extremely hard to read it. I mean, unless you are literally standing next to the truck, I have no idea what you're selling. So avoid using fonts or colors that make your food truck's name difficult to read. Really fancy scripts or low contrast colors might look good on paper, but very hard to decipher from a distance when you're trying to get people's attention to come over and eat at your food truck, okay? Pretty common sense. So hard to read fonts and colors, Don't do that. Next one, number 9, hard to pronounce names. So a name that's difficult to pronounce or even spell can turn potential customers away. So you want to offer something intuitive and easy to say, okay? And also something that's memorable and easy to recommend and easy to remember, okay? Anything that's hard to pronounce or say, it's gonna be difficult for someone to give like word of mouth, compliments and say, hey, Damien's got a taco truck over there, but I have no idea what the name of it's called. Next up, number 10, names too similar to your competitors. Now, you definitely, before you jump in the water of starting a food truck locally, you need to research local business to ensure your name doesn't closely resemble another food truck or even a restaurant. Okay, too much similarity can actually cause confusion and actually potentially legal issues. So you want to make sure your name is distinct and unique in the area that you're in. That's another one that I see. It's kind of a big flaw. So avoiding these common pitfalls, guys, you definitely want to help you create a memorable, distinctive, and a brand-aligned food truck with the name itself and what you want to get across to your customers. But of course, you can't do that. If you fall into the trap of some of these 10 that I've just mentioned, it can be very difficult for you to stand out, okay? Or even be remembered or even be complimented, okay? So if you have any questions on how to name your food truck, if these 10 things are helpful, definitely give us a big thumbs up. If you got any comments about this video, definitely let me know down below. And again, check our other channel. We have Food Truck Freaks. It's actually Freeks, Freeks, Food Truck Freaks. We've got about 200 videos on there, and nearly 12,000 food truck entrepreneurs are already subscribed. So definitely a lot of great resources.